What's up everyone and welcome to FAQ number 120. And look at this. Huh? Not too shabby, huh? Shit. So as you might have seen, I'm in my new office now. And this is where I'm supposed to sit for the coming years, I guess. And don't you mind the setting right here. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening to this room. There's going to be a curtain over this back black part here. There's going to be absorbers on this little thing right there. It's just going to be upgrades all day and all the year. And I'm very happy because this is my first video that I record here. That is not the moving video. Maybe you saw the moving video. It was released this past Friday. And if you didn't, you can click here if I remember to put the link up there, but I probably won't. So just find the video somewhere. Usually when I record an FAQ, I record a guitar straight into my interface and record a DI, but I can't find my iLock. It's probably one of those boxes over there. And then it just came to me how much I actually hate iLock. I mean, I purchase stuff, okay? I purchase plugins to be able to use them in my apps and Logic and all that. And I have to have this hardware dongle to register it all and, you know, be happy. But what happens if Ola Englund the Swede moves? The dongle is gone. What happens? I can't use my plugins. Great! I know the iLock is because of, you know, piracy and all that. But as far as I'm concerned, you know, I'm buying the plugins. You know, I'm being the good guy here. Buying plugins, but I'm getting the shit out of the stick by having to use that fucking iLock. Just a little side note, positive Ola, shit, let's just start with this. Anyway, back to the interface. So, because I don't have my iLock and my plugins, I had to quickly solve this issue and put up an amplifier and cabinet right here. So, sucks for lazy Ola, because then I had to hook up this amplifier and cabinet, and microphone and all that. And but it's great for you, because then I had to hook up the amplifier and cabinet and all that. But yeah. Did you see this? It's pretty dark in here, but this is one of the new guitars that we have, the S2.6 FWA, and it's pretty cool. We released it this past week. And it sounds smashing. Can you see the flame? That's all I care about, is the flame. It's brown, but it looks like it's red in this camera, I guess. And also, this. Because why not, Ola? Don't steal that riff. I might use it for something. This is my new favorite color right here. Have I been plugging my asshole way too long? I have. So let's just start with the questions. Sorry. Inira, are you gonna do Ola moving shit segments about your transition to and setting up the new studio? That would be rad. Yes. If you go back and check this past Friday video that I haven't linked up here, you just have to Google it because I'm gonna forget about it. And you can watch me move everything to this place. I'm also gonna do more videos about the absorption part and sound treatment of this room, because right now it's pretty bare. I mean, you can see the walls are basically white. This is just, there's going to be a curtain over here. There's going to be absorbers here and there. I also have the absorbers in the roof here. So it's already, there's a little bit of echo like this, but otherwise it's already pretty good because the roof and the ceilings are these office panels. So I think it's going to be good. I'm definitely making a video about when I install all of this, and you know, that's going to be, you know, complete the look of this office space. And obviously there's a bunch of shit over there, but that I can save that for another video. Thank you, Timothy Allen. Congratulations for being the best guitar personality on the internet and everywhere. Thank you so much. Oh, if you haven't seen, I got voted being the best guitar personality for 2019 by Total Guitar, Music Radar. 2 years in a row. I was also voted this in 2018. You know, in front of the Andertons and all those guys. And, you know, I'm really happy. It's amazing. I'm glad that I have a personality, and that it's a personality that people think is the best guitar personality. And I also love how I can be so humble about it, you know, having the best personality out there. If you want to know more about my guitar personality, you can check a video up here. Is it here? I still haven't learned which corner the videos will be in. But who cares anyway? You're not going to click it, so f*** you. Kevin Devos, hi Ola, what was your favorite plugin of 2019? Great question. I think my favorite plugin for this year, I think last year was probably a neural plugin, and this year it's most definitely another neural plugin, and that is the Plini neural plugin. I cannot show it here because I don't have my unlock. So great, thank you. I'm plugging neural, but I'm also being a little butthurt that you have to use an iLock to be able to use them. I mean, just solve it somehow. You know, I don't know how to solve it, but just solve it. You know, I love how I can be so entitled about things, and, you know, just tell companies how to run their business. So there you go. I think the Plini plugin is an excellent plugin. I can use it for cleans, I can use it for rhythms, I can use it for lead, and it's just my go-to plugin when I just want to, you know, connect my guitar to my interface and just play along and, on the computer here. The Plini plugin. Obviously, Neural has released a bunch of other plugins as well, but I still think that the Plini one is just top-notch. Benny Nunn, Dave Mustaine, and Ola have something in common. They both surround themselves with people more talented than themselves. This is also one of those comments that are like, I'm not sure if it's meant to be positive or negative. But I'll be positive. You're comparing me with Dave Mustaine. That's great. I love that. Brandon Sills. He's a member. A good member too. My favorite member. No, not my favorite. I don't have any favorites. Just saying. But he's a great member. He's Brandon Sills. Brandon Sills Project. Whenever we play a game on Discord, when Brandon plays it and masters it, that's when we move on and play the next game. Because he always masters the game and, you know, becomes the best. So that, Brandon Sills. There you go. Brandon, I love you. Ola, in the face of negative reactions to various segments of your videos lately, is there anything you would try to say to those who might become sour or negative regarding future videos with the sincerest intent to help them understanding things from a content creator's perspective or even a human perspective? Thank you so much, Brandon. And I like that you put in the human perspective because, you know what? I am a human. I think a lot of people forget that I'm also a human being. I'm not just a YouTube content creator. I'm also a human being. Thank you, Brandon. I think there are different types of people out there. There are some that are very negative, like in general about life, and, you know, maybe they are in a shitty situation. Maybe there are, you know, they don't have a job. They have troubles finding a job because that's a pretty big problem out there. Everyone has their problems in the world, and that can also lead them to become more negative with other things in life, you know, because they have this undergoing negative thing that's happening in their life that pulls them down, basically. I'm trying to be positive, Ola. You know, I have problems too, but I'm the kind of guy who try to, you know, put that in the back seat and, you know, my vision goes forward and not inwards. You know, I just think that that's a certain type of people that are like this, that has this negative look on things, and I don't think there's anything I can say to help them. They would have to change themselves if they want to see change. And but I think the short answer to this is that keep on trolling, no problem, because you know what? I don't give a shit. And that's positive Ola for you. Calbert Chill, hey Ola, can you show how to play chordy chorus riff from The Fall? Yes, I can. Riff of the day. The Fall, which album is that from? I think it's from Strength in Numbers. The Haunted, you know, the band that I'm in. The guitar is tuned to standard D, by the way, and this is my nose. So the chorus riff for that song goes like this. Slow. That's a good stretch, by the way. Solo, that was a bonus for you. Captain Howdy, as Mike Weed is a solo artist for some time now, how do you like King Diamond? King Diamond is a band that I didn't start listening to until a couple of years back, actually, because it's just one of those bands that I didn't listen to back in the day when, you know, I was into death metal and all that. We talked about this, you know what I'm saying. I knew how King Diamond sounded back in the day, and I just didn't pay attention to it. But a couple of years back, I did start listening to King Diamond. That's a band that the more you listen to it, the more epic it becomes. And a couple of months back, I went to a King Diamond show to take pictures of Mike Weed, and the show was amazing. I mean, the King is incredible live, and his voice is amazing. I mean, the show was just, it was great. I was really surprised of how good of a show it was, and it definitely made me more of a fan of King Diamond. And also, something I'm excited about is Merciful Fate. Next year, they're coming back. That's a done deal right there. Excellent. SolarGuitars.com, by the way. Mike Weed, guitar player. So good at plugging myself. That's a great plugin.
Ola tasting shit.
I don't have anything to try today because I'm in the new office. We don't have shit. Bearded Cyborg. Morning, Ola. New member, so I don't know if this question has been asked. Any plans to release a line of your jizz rag? Could call it Ola's Dreamcatcher. Love the content. Great idea, but I would take this idea. Dreamcatcher, that's a stupid name, man. I would call it the Children Catcher. Because, you know, it catches children. New office, new low. Gianlucas Tixon, waiting for an Ola Checks Out Metallica. The post-Black album stuff is pretty good in my opinion. You just grow to like those albums, load, reload. A little suggestion, don't expect classic Metallica, and it will be better. You know, when I started doing these Ola Checks Out videos, not reaction videos, by the way, that's a totally different thing. But people are saying like, hey, you should check out Metallica. The idea I have with the Ola Checks Out videos is that I check out a band that I haven't listened to. And Metallica, I have listened to a lot of Metallica. Not when I was starting to listen to music, but around, 2001, 2002, I basically just, went through the whole catalog of music. I'm not that much of a fan of Load and Reload. I mean, they have good songs there. I'm just a very big fan of like Master of Puppets and the sound on that album. And I can dig the Black Album as well. I know a lot of people are like saying that, that's when Metallica became shit. But the Black Album is a classic album and has a lot of really cool riffs on it. Okay, riffing with Ola. So I was actually never into the different camps of Metallica. I think that they have good songs on every album. But I think my favorites are still like Master of Puppets and Justice for All. But no, I'm not going to make a reaction video of Metallica because I have listened to Metallica. And it's actually one of my favorite live bands. I mean, when you watch them live, you will notice that they played so many shows together. They're just like, they're next level when it comes to the live shows. I love that. And so there you go. If you haven't checked out Metallica on a live show, you missed out. You should go. Fellow, Chenola, what are your favorite Norwegian bands? Great question. Last FAQ I talked about Finnish bands, and now the Norwegians are like, oh, I want you to like Norwegian bands too. I do like some Norwegian bands. I think the most that I've listened to recently is probably Leprous. And I haven't listened that much to the new album. Louise is listening to that all the time. And she really digs it. We also went to a Leprous show a year back or something like that, and it was great, amazing. Emperor, Dimmu Borgir, I listened a fair bit to Dimmu Borgir back in the day. I cannot say that Mayhem is a favorite band. I haven't really listened to it. I should pay more attention to it. I think they just released a new single or album or something like that. I need to check that out. Ola Checks Out Mayhem, maybe, something like that. So there you go, Norwegian bands are great. Manlopsan 2, Ola, any thoughts on John Frusciente rejoining Red Hot Chili Peppers? Do you like him? Cheers from Spain. Unpopular opinion. Yes, I do like Red Hot Chili Peppers. I listened to them a lot when I was listening to grunge. And my favorite album, and this is also going to be an unpopular opinion, my favorite album of theirs is One Hot Minute, which is the album with, what's his face? Oh, what's his face? Oh, the guy that's a face. Dave Navarro. Great, exactly. It's with the guitar player Dave Navarro. That album, I think, is almost perfect. to some extent. It's a softer, less funkier side of Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I think every song on that album is super awesome. I remember I had that album as my wake-up alarm when I was living with my parents, when I had to wake up for school. I had an album putting on because, you know, it starts soft and slow, and, you know, it's really nice, and it's a good traveling album. I really like One Hot Minute. But with that said, John Frusciente, obviously like a very key part of Red Hot Chili Peppers in a whole. To be honest, I had no idea he was out of the band. Didn't he rejoin before? I don't know. I guess that's great for them. 81JMFK, how much time do you spend making an FAQ? How much time looking through the questions? How much time thinking about the answers? How much recording and how much time editing? Great question. So let me go through the process of me making an FAQ. First, I check through the YouTube comments and basically I just snag out questions. And when I snag out the questions, I don't really think about the answers. I just snag them out. Okay, this is a good question, this is a good question, this is a good question. I put them in a folder. I don't think about the answers or anything like that, because if I think about the answers, the video will become less spontaneous. And when it's less spontaneous, it's just not as good of an FAQ. I think my FAQs have become this really, you know, whatever happens, happens type of deal. After I pull out the questions, I sit down, I record 30 to 40 minutes worth of talking, and then the editing part, I leave that to Louise in the first place. She pulls in the questions into the video and she gives it back to me, and then I start the editing process. And the editing is probably the part which takes the absolute longest when I make the FAQs, because, you know, obviously there's a lot of cuts, there's a lot of in and out, and, you know, effects and sounds and all that, and it takes a while. So all in all, I think from, you know, starting to pull out the questions to the time where I have finished and have an edited FAQ, I think that's like maybe 6 or 7 hours of work right there. The FAQs are most definitely the most time-consuming part of my YouTube channel, but it's become so important, and I think it's become so important to a lot of people that I take huge pride in making these FAQs now, because I know a lot of people are waiting for them, and that makes me really proud about myself. So thank you so much for that. See, you know, it's the audience also helps me to be motivated and do stuff, right? Great. Positive, Ola. Stormblast, you should show us your favorite bolt for riffs. I'm really getting into it, especially for Victory album. Love that. Great. All right, I don't remember exactly how they played War, the intro for Victory. It's played on 2 guitars, but I think it goes something like this. But the guitar being in tune. Dude, for Victory. God damn it, that's a masterpiece of an album. I'm gonna listen to it after I'm making this FAQ. Emil Svantesson. So I will try to create the kind words of the day for your next FAQ by saying, Tjena Ola, you know me as Knotan. Another Sunday, another awesome FAQ. I don't care if you make an actual FAQ video or just make a video talking about cats. You, Mr. Ola, have become like the main thing to bring up on the screen when I'm bored or just have a shitty day in general. And I think this goes for many of us. Also, I must thank you and the others for creating the best community ever created via Discord. This has really given me some positive energy in life by hanging out with you guys over there. I will absolutely support you till the end, Ola. But hey, let's hope that day never comes. Or at least, let's not think about that day for now. You're the absolute best, man. I'll see you in Discord. I think I'm gonna cry. No, see this is what it's all about right here. This message will basically carry me for the next couple of weeks. Dude, thank you so much. It makes me really proud about, you know, what I've made with YouTube and all this. It makes me happy, but it also shows the importance of, you know, my members coming together and, you know, helping out each other in this community. You know, I can plug my YouTube membership thing and, you know, people are gonna get pissed, but truth be told, this Discord that we made, it's something special. And, you know, the camaraderie there is just like, it's something that I missed, like a platform that I haven't had for a lot of years. I mean, I had it back in the Andy Sneap days in the forum there, but I mean, this has become, you know, my new hang. And thank you so much. It's all because of you guys. Beautiful, beautiful members. I love you. Mwah. And with that said, ending on that little small positive energy note there, I want to wish you a Merry f***ing Christmas. It's been a long year. I know. There's been a lot of changes. I'm happy that you're still here. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for having the patience to watch me and, you know, to continue to watch my videos. And you know what's cool with this office? You know, my brother is sitting over there. And we're gonna go have lunch right now. That's really cool. I have my brother. He's sitting here and he has his own office space here in my office. I love that. It's amazing. Have a great, great Christmas, guys, and I'll see you in a couple of videos. It's Christmas week. I will probably release a couple of videos anyway because that's just how I work. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time.